I'm going to tell you the secret to beating Bob Baffert. Welcome to Stop and Smell My Roses. Just like that. I might wear this shirt every week. I mean, it kind of fits what's going on. Either way, we're going to go back through some Derby races that were on the trail, of course, to the Kentucky Derby. I want to go back a little bit farther in the past to the Southwest, though, because we actually haven't gotten to talk about that race. What's his name? I can never remember this horse's name. Essential Quality. I keep wanting to call him Elusive Quality. He's not even an Elusive Quality. He's by Tappet. So whatever. The champ was back. He ran really well in the Southwest. Overall, I'm not entirely sure he beat much. We know Jackie's Warrior doesn't want to go that far. And Spielberg out here, I feel like he's been, I don't want to say a disappointment, but he's not been an absolute world beater. And he stumbled onto his face and still was able to run second. But I thought Essential Quality, Essential Quality. Is that his name? Crap. See, I can never remember his name. Essential Quality looked really good in his return to the races, so we'll see him going forward. He did it the way that you want to see him do it, drawing away easily at the end. He pretty much got a perfect trip, but hey, we can be lucky sometimes. So we'll see what he does next. Now, this weekend, we had a plethora of Derby preps. We'll start right at my home base, Santa Anita, with the San Felipe, which featured Life is Good. I really wanted to beat Life is Good in this particular race with his stablemate, Medina Spirit, because I love Medina Spirit's heart. And I just thought, you know what? Life is Good doesn't get drilled in the mornings, right? He needs to calm down. They've been trying to get him to relax. And I thought this could be the time. What's going to happen is the Great One is going to go up and pressure Life is Good, and then Medina Spirit is going to sit right outside. And when Life is Good has to lock horns with another horse and fight him off the whole time, it's going to be right for the picking, and Medina Spirit's going to go on by. Unfortunately, it did not pan out that way. Life is Good broke, and going down the backside, Mike Smith opens up like 45 lengths on the rest of the field, while the Great One gets taken out by Medina Spirit, who's kind of running some interference there. And then when they turn for home and he's legitimately 6 in front, there's no catching him. He came out and visited me on the grandstands. They were slapping hands down the outside rail because he took the overland route. But overall, the horse is pretty sparkling. I just want to have like an asterisk with it because I'm a hater and I bet Medina Spirit, but mostly because no one gave him any pressure. You can go to the front and you can go fast. And if you don't have any pressure, you can totally finish, which is exactly what happened. I did talk to Bob Baffert afterwards and I said, were you surprised that no one went with you? Because I was surprised that no one went with him. And he said, they're not fast enough. That very well could be the case, that someone might try to go with him and they're just not fast enough. And this horse is just a crazy, absolute freak. But I sure would like to see someone try, please. I mean, people, I've said this many times. Bob Baffert horses are not coming back. They're not stopping. They are so fast and they are so good. You have to go after them early or you have no shot. So either way, congratulations, Life is Good. We'll be seeing him in the Santa Anita Derby. Also over at Aqueduct, it was the Gotham Stakes. And this was actually kind of a fun race, I thought. We had some West Coast shippers. We had some local horses. It ended up being a pretty interestingly run race because the speed horse got out there and he didn't go maybe as fast as I thought he was going to. But Wayburn, who's your eventual winner, sat right outside of that horse, really stuck to Freedom Fighter like glue. And then when they turn for home, here comes the favorite on the outside. He's kind of a bigger looking horse and he was stuck in between horses. And then the other horse pushed him down to the rail and he didn't switch leads. He was kind of all over the place lugging in. And you thought, oh, this horse is going to shoot out the back. And all of a sudden he re-rallies and guts it out and he gets the win. That was, I thought, a pretty impressive victory for this horse. He was 46-1 at post time. All he'd done was break his maiden, and it took him a couple tries to do that. And he hadn't run since the beginning of December. So you come off a layoff, you try first-time winners, you go first-time stakes company, you're going in against a couple more proven horses, and they have recency at least, and you still run green and you fend them off. Go Jimmy Jerkins. I'm now a Wayburn fan. I hope that he can kind of improve on that effort for next time. I love a horse that is green and has issues because then you know that there's definitely progress that can be made for them. Finally, it was the Tampa Bay Derby. It was a big field in there. And Mark Casse likes to take these turfy pedigrees and win kind of Derby preps and Derby races or Triple Crown races with them. So Helium was no exception to that. He had been running up on the all-weather at Woodbine. He had never gone 2 turns. He had never been on dirt, but he went to Tampa Bay and he got a brilliant heads-up ride there. Sitting outside, started to move early. So he was already in full flight when everyone else started to ride their horses. I thought he looked great late. He was another one that really had to belly down in the final stages. I kind of liked that race from him. However, I don't know how much say he's going to have at the Kentucky Derby, because the last horse, in fact, I think the only horse to win the Tampa Bay Derby and the Kentucky Derby was Street Sense. That was all the way back in 2007. I don't know if this horse is quite good enough to continue that trend and make it two. So is he going to be a major player? I can't say yes, but he did get a great ride there, and he looked pretty good winning that particular race. So that was the Derby recap for this last weekend and the weekend before. We'll be seeing you next weekend. We get to talk about the Rebel. That's going to be an absolute doozy. Thanks for stopping and smelling my roses.